guys. So one of the biggest questions that I get asked on Instagram is what camera gear I use. When I first started out on Instagram, I was just using my phone, taking pictures, editing them, uploading them straight away. But then I kind of decided that I wanted to up my Instagram game and kind of take more... What's going on with my hair? Oh well. And take more professional looking photos. So I don't know if you guys know this, but I part-time kind of do wedding photography. So we have amazing camera gear. So I switched to using this bad boy. This is the Canon 5DS and it can take phenomenal photos. We've got awesome lenses. It's really professional. It's really amazing, but it is very, very impractical. Look at the size of it. It's heavy, it's huge, it's clunky, and there's a bunch of things that it can't do that the camera that I'm going to talk to you about today can do. So the camera that I eventually settled on, and I'm filming it on this, so I'm going to have to insert clips of the camera so that you know what I'm talking about. But I settled on the Canon M6. It's a small, lightweight camera. It still has abilities to use different lenses, and it's kind of an in-between camera. So you have your point and shoot, which would be the camera that just is like a lens, you point and shoot it. You can't put different lenses on it. Then you've got the high-end SLRs. So the Canon M6 kind of sits in between those two. So it's small and compact, but it has different lenses that you can use. So for me, it's kind of like the perfect in-between camera. It kind of brings those two worlds together. The reason that I settled on the M6 for the camera that I wanted to use, there's a few different reasons. So the first reason is that it was small and compact, which means it's easy to carry around. You can bring it with you everywhere you go. It can fit in your nappy bag or your handbag. It's not awkward to carry around, so that was like a big plus for me because I love to take pictures everywhere I go, and to just lug around a big heavy camera just wasn't practical. The second thing I love is that the screen on the M6 can come up, so if you're taking selfies or you're filming videos, you can actually see exactly what you're doing, which is nice because I found on this camera I would be trying to do this, or I'd be trying to set it up to take a picture of myself and then I would just be out of focus. Which is not ideal. So this is really great because you can actually see what you're doing. But the main creme de la creme reason that I love this camera is its ability to connect to my phone. So Canon has an app that you can download, and only some of their cameras can actually connect to this app. So my beautiful, expensive, big camera could not connect to the app. And then our small point and shoot G16 also couldn't connect to the app. This Canon M6 could. So what I mean by connect to the app is that it has like a little Wi-Fi button on the side. You push that button, you open the app, and then you can use your phone as a remote trigger, which is amazing because you can have your camera set up on a tripod, and through the app you can see exactly what the camera sees. So you can put where you want the focus point to be. You can set a timer so that you can take a picture. It really eliminated the need for an Insta hubby, which I think relieved my husband a lot because he would often get very frustrated when I was like, can you take a million photos of me against this black wall? And now he doesn't have to do that because I can just set the camera up on a tripod, connect it to my phone and do it myself. And I can see exactly how the photo is going to look, so I'm going to be exactly or very happy with the final product. The next thing about the fact that it can connect to your phone that I loved is that you can actually download your pictures straight away. So once you've snapped all your photos, you can again go through, review them on your phone, select which ones you want to save, and then it will save them straight to your phone in your camera roll, which means you can just pick your favorite picture, edit it straight away, and upload it straight away. So I know a lot of people comment on my stories and message me and saying like, oh, did I take that with my phone, or why does the quality of the picture look so good? And the reason I can do that is because I'm at the cafe snapping away my pictures, and then as I'm finishing my coffee, I've already downloaded them to my phone, edited them, and uploaded them to my stories. So it's really convenient and really, really easy to do. So I love that so much. Those are like the main two reasons that I wanted this camera, is because I love photography and I love being able to take self-portraits or take a cute picture of me and Jasper, and it's really nice to not be having to bug my hubby the whole time. So those are the main reasons why I picked this camera. There are some other, I guess, more technical reasons why I love this camera as well, which I probably won't, well, okay, I can explain a little bit. Is it can shoot in RAW. So if you're a photographer like me, it means if you do send them to your computer, you can edit them in Lightroom, and you can just get like some really, really high quality editing done with RAW instead of just a JPEG. And the camera can also shoot in manual. So you have a lot more control of your settings over just a point and shoot auto kind of thing. So if there's low light, you can adjust your settings so you can get really, really nice photos all the time, which again is just, it speaks to me because it's like in between my two worlds. And the other reason that I love this camera is its ability to record and to autofocus while it's recording. I literally tried to film this video on this camera and I wasn't able to do that. Maybe I just don't know how, but I googled it and I couldn't do it. Whereas with this, if I bring my phone up, you can see it focuses straight away. And then I remove it and I'm in focus again. So that's really nice, because one of the things that we said when we had Jasper was that we wanted to film a lot more. Our parents' generation had a lot of home movies, and I don't know about you guys, but it's really fun to watch those old school home movies where your parents just filmed and filmed and filmed and filmed. And it just takes you straight back to that moment, instead of like today's society where it's like a boomerang or a 15-second video because that's all Instagram will let you film. You know, we kind of wanted to have home movies and videos that Jasper could watch one day when he's a bit older, and I wanted to be able to make like his first year and do like a little video montage thing. So this camera and its ability to autofocus and film, as well as it has image stabilization, which basically means like the camera won't be super shaky when you're filming, which again is amazing because it's really awkward to watch videos when they're like super shaky. So there's loads and loads of reasons why I love this camera. The fact that it has lenses, we actually got this lens, which is a prime lens. It's the 22mm. So yeah, it's a 22mm, it's a prime lens. I would definitely recommend, if you do decide to buy this camera, that you get this lens with it, purely because it takes such good quality pictures. Like the kit lens, the 15-45 that it comes with, is great, which is what I'm filming on now because it's a wide angle lens, but it doesn't do well in low light settings and you don't get the best quality pictures. So I feel like, as just a sidebar, adding that in, I initially didn't want this. My hubby is like I love photography, but I love the creative side of photography. He, I think, loves the technical side of photography, and he knows the ins and outs of what you can and can't do. So he was the one that was like, look, if we're going to upgrade our camera, we might as well get this lens as well, because otherwise there's no real point. And now that I've been using this lens, I would 100% agree with that. So yeah, that's my little spiel on the kit lens versus the prime 22mm. So definitely get that. It's got a low aperture as well, which the kit lens doesn't have. So yeah, those are my main reasons. I literally use this camera every single day of my life. I'm taking so many photos of Jasper. They're all on my phone. People used to complain because I would bring this camera with me and then would take a bunch of photos and then nobody would ever see them because it takes so long to take them off your camera onto your computer, and then the fact that you have to organize them, edit them, and then resend them out to everyone, it was like, this is too hard. So we would take all the photos, and we have all the photos, but we would never really go back and look at them. Whereas with this camera, people are getting instant updates straight away, and I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So that's the camera I use for anyone asking. If you have any questions that I haven't covered in this video, feel free to let me know. I'm more than happy to give you more insights or to give recommendations or talk about anything if you have any questions. And yeah, that's basically it. That's the camera gear I use, and that's how I edit pictures and get my Instagram. Oh, that's Jasper. Perfect timing, little man. So yeah, I think that's everything. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll see you again very soon. Bye.